to my Jaiislushhz gang. It's your girl Jai back with another banger for y'all today. And before we even get started and before y'all see the intro, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to join the gang. And turn on your post notifications so you won't miss when I post these bangers probably all week. Go ahead, do the intro. So y'all, today's video, y'all, it is 3 in the morning, bro. 3:11. And I just woke up. You can say that I woke up around 1. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this video. So today's video is gonna be about Netflix shows and movies that are worth binge watching. Because as y'all can see, I'm watching a movie right now on Netflix, but I got some shows on Netflix. Oh yeah, and Hulu. Netflix and Hulu shows and movies that's worth binge watching. I got all types. So we're just gonna get right into the video. Make sure y'all join the game and don't forget what I said, for real. Like, I'm not playing, just. So the first show is on Netflix. It's called 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why. It's about, oh my god, y'all, this joint is so good. It's a show, like, it is so good. And I know a lot of y'all have seen it, and it is so freaking good, bro. It's like, what can I say? It's about high school drama, just say that. And then this girl ended up committed suicide, and it just kept on going from there and getting better and better from there. So that is the first show. That's all I'm gonna say about that show, because that's all that is. Okay, next show is called The Circle. This show right here, I don't know about y'all, but I like shows like this, and it is worth binge watching because it's funny. But this is basically about people in their own room, and they gotta talk. They can be who they want to. They can act like who they want to. They can have fake pictures, you know, like catfish type junk. Like, they can catfish the people, make them think that some people done caught feelings before. Some people want to be friends. It could have been a girl picture, and they see them in person on the last episode, and it be a boy, like stuff like that. That's what type of thing that is. The next show is Jane the Virgin. Let me tell y'all about this really quick. Tell me why when it first came out, or shall I say when everybody was getting turned up about it, I was like, I'm not finna watch that. This don't look dumb. I'm not finna look at that. I ended up watching it anyways. And now, some weeks ago, I was binge watching it. So, I'm still not done. I got all this, but I'm still not done. I was just binge watching it, just watching it. Just cause, like, it's funny how she get pregnant and still a virgin. Oh, I hope I ain't spill nobody tea, but yeah, that's what happened. Sorry. This next show is called Self-Made, Madam C.J. Walker. Basically, I just told you who it's about. It's about Madam C.J. Walker, the lady who made the hair grease. But in this movie, it got the lady off of Mom. You know the Mom movie, yeah. It got the lady off of that playing as Madam C.J. Walker, and it's like a good show to watch, and like it's like real good. I like how they added stuff in it, like a drama and all that. It's real good. Y'all should check it out. The next show is called When They See Us. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I can watch this show any time of day, any week, everywhere, anywhere. I can just watch it. Because When They See Us should have not been that good when it came out. Like, what? Then when I went and read the articles about what really happened to them 5 guys, it just hit different. It hits different. I'm telling y'all, it hits different. I got white stuff around my face. It hits different, y'all. Okay, now we finna get into Netflix movies. Movie is called Room. This movie, you can, what I mean by binge watching this movie, you can just rewatch it and it's still good. Like, still good. Basically, the movie about Room, this lady was kidnapped when she was a child, and she was there for a long time, a long time, by this man. Something about he told her to help with his dog or something, and her crazy self did it and got kidnapped and ended up getting pregnant by the man and had a son. And she waited till her son's 6th birthday, I believe. Something, don't get me if I'm wrong, but she waited till his birthday till he got older to use him as a way for her to escape. So basically, she used him, like, she told him to play dead, like act like he was sick. They tried stuff millions of times, but this one that went at work. She told him to play like he was dead. She rolled him up in a mat, and she told the man to take him to bury him. And then she was teaching him how to roll out of the mat when they get to a stop sign or something. And basically, the man took the little boy in the back of his pickup truck. They got to a stop sign. The little boy rolled out and ran up to somebody, and that's how they got found. And the man got took to jail because the person who found him was walking their dog or something, and they saw the little boy, and then his mama wrote a note for the person that he found, and the note was like, please help me, I'm in a shed or something. And they got out, and it's like a real little room, like, and they can only get something every Sunday. So it was like the men will only come every Sunday, and they had to get what was more important instead of just getting, like, if they would need some pants and some candy, they would have to get some pants instead of getting candy, because they weren't gonna get no candy or no pants until next Sunday. Dumb, but yeah, it's a real good movie. Y'all should watch. Next movie that I really like is Bird Box. This came out a while ago too, but I can still watch it and it's still good to me. Like, I don't watch it like every day, like how you think binge watching is. Excuse me. I watch it like every other month or something. Like, it's still good. Like, you can't, I don't know, you just can't get tired of it. Me, I can't get tired of it. The next movie on Netflix is called Fracture. Fracture is about this man and his daughter and wife was on a road trip, and they stopped to get gas, and it was this hole or something where they do construction at, and it had like pipes and all that there, and it
led to Chris Wood's death. The fuck is that?
And sorry y'all, it was something in my face. Don't do that. But basically, it was a dog in front of their daughter, and he told his daughter not to move, and he was gonna try to throw a rock. My bad, y'all. This is my daddy, but he was gonna try to throw a rock and make the dog run away. But he threw the rock, and the dog went like this. He said, and the daughter fell back into the hole. And the man was thinking this whole movie that he actually grabbed his daughter and took her to the hospital, when in reality, he the one that killed them. He killed his wife and his daughter. So the people in the hospital thinking he just big crazy. I'm talking about crazy, because they like, he think that they done took the daughter and wife somewhere and then hid him, but actually they never walked in the hospital with him. He walked in there too by himself, because he had failed. He had a cut or something, so he walked in there by himself, and he thought that his wife and stuff was in there, and he checked in and all that, and they actually didn't. So y'all, it's a good movie. It's a real good movie. That's all I gotta say. The next movie is called The Silence. Basically, is what it says. They find out one day that they can't make no noise. If they make noise, some bird-looking things come after them and eat them up. Basically, some bird-looking, I don't know what they look like, dinosaur-looking things. It's a good movie because these people tried to set them up, and while they wasn't home, while they was trying to find another place to live at, they put cell phones with alarms on them all around their house. So when the alarms went off, it was just ding and ding and ding, ding. You know how the iPhone alarms sound. They was just going off. And they had to make sure they silenced every phone before all the birds came and tried to break the windows and stuff. So basically, that's what that movie's about. So now we're gonna move on to Hulu. Hulu, oh my god, y'all. Hulu got some crazy movies, but they are good. And I'm trying to understand. I'm gonna try to make y'all understand what they are best way I can, okay? The first show is called The Act, okay? Let me not even get started with this show. One Unexpected. This show is about, and by the way, I'm telling y'all from what I know now. I'm not looking at none but the notes. This show is about this girl. She's like, what can I say? but I forgot, did she fake like she had a disorder or something, or did she really was like, I don't want to, she was crazy in the head. So her mom wouldn't let her do anything at all. Like the girl, oh I know, the girl faked like she couldn't walk. That's what happened. She was faking like she couldn't walk. Moral of the story, she was okay, she was great, she could walk, she was good. She been faking her whole life, and her mom wouldn't let her do anything at all. Like her mom was like, no. Like the girl couldn't eat cake because her mom lied to her and was telling her like, if you do this, you'll blow up, or you do this, you'll choke, or whatever. The girl couldn't eat cake. She couldn't have a boyfriend, none of that. But moral of the story, she found a boyfriend on an app. She found a boyfriend. She and her boyfriend fell in love. She was sneaking around with him. Her mom, they ended up meeting. The boyfriend and the mom ended up meeting. Her mom didn't like him, sorry. And they made a plan to kill her mom. More of the story, end of the story, they did it. They killed her mom. They ran to, I believe, was it his house? They ran to his house with his parents. His parents tried to hide them in an upstairs room. Police came, got them. They both went to jail. And I think the girl's still in jail now, cause she killed her mom. She got her boyfriend to stab her mom, whatever. So yeah, that was that. The next show is called Underground. This show is basically about underground. It's not really like Harriet Tubman, like that. What it is about Harriet, not about. It's not about Harriet Tubman, but it's about them escaping slavery. Basically, this time they could do stuff like they was able to do little stuff. Like they wasn't completely in slavery. They was able to do a little bit of stuff. Like it wasn't as bad as it was back then with Harriet, but they ended up wanting to be free, and they lived. And they, by the end of the thing, I'm sorry, not thing, that's ghetto. By the end of the show, the girl that you will probably see on this picture right here had a child by the man. Y'all gotta watch it. Like, she had a child by the white man, I believe. Or did the other one have a child by the white man? Something like that. Somebody had a child by the white man. Not trying to be racist, but it was a white slave owner. He was the slave owner. One of them had a child by them, one of the slaves. And yeah, that's just how that went. Next show I like to watch is The Last Man on Earth. This one, this is about what it says. It was only one man left on Earth, and he found a girl that was left on Earth. They tried to have a baby. Nobody was there. He was blowing up stuff. He was having the time of his life because there was no one there but him. That's that. Not much to explain. Not much to explain, baby. The next show that I can never get tired of, I will rewatch, watch, and it's on Hulu, so you can check it out. It's called The Boondocks. Yeah, that way. It's called The Boondocks, baby. Boondocks, I ain't even gotta explain too much. Just know it's funny and it's junk nowadays and back days. Yeah. It's The Boondocks, y'all. I don't know how to explain this. It's just a cartoon movie that's really good to me. And that's that. So yeah, now we finna get into the movies that I like to watch. So I'm just now finding about Now You See Me Too, which is here. I'm just now finding about that, and it's a good movie. It's about them trying to sneak. Is they trying to sneak and rob or sneaking? They sneaking to do something, and they very smart. They like agents, like super spy agents, and it's a good movie. And they got a number 1, but I like 2 better because like they real smooth. They get tricked and all that there. So yeah, that's that. The next movie on Hulu is called The Mandela Effect. Now I gotta explain this. It's not gonna be a long explanation, but it's gonna be an explanation. The Mandela Effect. This man, basically, you know how a video game, like Say if you playing Roblox and your Roblox freeze while you trying to turn, like you trying to look, so everything look like it's just everything look like it's glitching. His eyes do that. He think he sees stuff, he don't really see it, and if he trying to move or something, like it look like it's glitching. Basically, I don't know what a Mandela Effect means because I only watched the movie once, but I'm gonna end up watching it again. That's why I like it. That's why I seen the binge watch category. So yeah, basically he think he sees stuff, and the person in the movie who was trying to help him called it the Mandela Effect. So that's what that movie came about. So we have 2 more movies left. This movie is called Kidnap, the Hannah Anderson story. Basically the Hannah Anderson story. It was this girl's uncle. It was this girl's uncle, or his dad, her dad's closest friend. She asked her mom. He asked her to go to Los Angeles or one of the places. Please don't get me if I'm wrong. Any of y'all watched it, correct me. But he asked her to go out of town with her. Asked her to go out of town with him. Her mom said no at first. Sorry, she's gonna get mad at her mom. You're mad at your mom because she's trying to. Now what if she would have never been mad at her mom? That wouldn't happen, right? Yeah, so basically it happened. She went on the trip. They ended up coming back. He was already acting suspicious because they was eating, and he told her to put her phone down and give it to him, like he was trying to keep her from calling somebody once he do what he do. Once he did what he was trying to do. So he took her phone. She asked to get it back. He said, here you go. And he was mad because she was acting how she was, like she didn't want to be there. So they ended up leaving, going back to did they go back to their hometown? I believe they went back home. And the mom asked her, how was the trip? She didn't tell her. She didn't tell her that the man was acting suspicious. You're going out by yourself with a man anyways. That's just your closest dad's friend. Come on. Use this. And it's based on a true story, baby. I'm not trying to judge her, but gosh. Are you serious? But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, she got she ended up her parents got killed by that same man when they all was kidnapped. He kidnapped all of them in one day. He tied her up, drugged her so she would sleep. He went and put the parents in a garage, killed them, and he took her and drove her somewhere. She seen some police when he was getting gas. She couldn't really move because she was drugged, so her body felt weak, but she was trying to slide to the police. But by the time that happened, he was acting like it was her daughter. Like he was acting like she was his daughter, so the police didn't even do nothing. More of the story, the people knew that she was missing, so they ended up going out in this forest or something, shall I say. They were sleeping in a tent, and one day the cops in an airplane came around excuse me, and she was flagging her jacket like this, so the man couldn't really tell, but the people could. So they found her, took him home, and then the dad was like very upset because his wife and son got killed, and then because his closest friend did that to his daughter and everybody else. So so yeah, that one is that. The last movie is Stolen by My Mother, the Kamaya Mobley story. I don't know if y'all seen this on YouTube, but that's why I found the movie at god dang. That's what I found about the movie, because I seen on YouTube. It's based on a true story also. And this lady who gave birth to Kamaya Mobley, which was not her name at first. Was it her name at first? I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I think let me just finish this one then. She was kidnapped at birth. This lady went in there and pretended to be a doctor, because she had a miscarriage. In the movie, she had a miscarriage. The lady had a miscarriage, and she pretended to go in there and act like a doctor, and she said she was going to take the baby to get a checkup, and she never came back. More of the story, she didn't tell the daughter about her not being her real mother until she turned 16, because she needed to get a job. And the fake mom, which she still calls her mom today, the fake mom didn't have her birth certificate, because remember, she's not her real mom, and she needed that birth certificate to get a job. So that happened, Then when she was trying to get close with her other family members, it was barely working, because her mom was still upset that the baby, or I think the fake mom called her Alexis and the real mom named her Kamaya. So that happened, and I think the mom was mad because Kamaya wasn't calling her mom. Like, she was just calling her by her real name, and the mom was upset by that. So they had on and off going on with that. Oh my god, I'm finna end up this video. But yeah, she was kidnapped at birth, and later found out when she was 16 that wasn't her real mom, but she still calls her mom to this day. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Finna get a thumbnail. We're gonna end up this video. Oh yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next freaking video. 3, 2, 1, bye.